Hello everyone, welcome you all for the lecture series of control system. In the previous uh, video, we have discussed about what are all the elements present in the system. We know what is the control system is now. Now we are entering into the type of the system, that is it has open loop and closed loop system. These open loop and closed loop system we have classified based on their feedback network present in these systems. So let me explain it. What is the open loop and the closed loop system? In the open loop system, the output is not fed back to the input. Whereas in the closed loop system, we have a feedback network which is connected to the input, which is connected along to the input. So in the open loop system, we have the control action which is independent of the desired output. And this image, it represents the block diagram of open loop system. That is, it has the controller and plant which has the input. The controller will produces the actuating signals which act as a input for the plant, and it will produces the output. Whatever the input which we are given, which produces the output. We are not taking any part of the output. Again, we are not feeding back to the input. And these signals is given as a input to the plant or the process which is to be controlled. That is the signals of actuating, and the plant produces an output which is a controlled one. Now we are going to the closed loop control system. Here we can able to see that we have a feedback element, and the feedback signals are produced from the feedback element. That is, the output is fed back to the input so that the control action is dependent on the desired output. Here we have the input signal that is given to the error detector which act as an comparator. So as the name, the comparator, it should have two or more signals. One signal is the input signal, another one is the feedback signal. So by comparing these two signals, it will produces the output, which is the error signal. This error signal will be acting as the input to the controller. This controller will produce the controlled and actuated signals along with the actuators, what the plant is required. And this plant, that is the system, which produces the output. And again, a part of an output or a complete output is given to the feedback signal through the feedback elements. So this is a continuous process until it reaches the desired output or the expected output. So whatever we have explained here, and I have mentioned those points as a points. That is the error detector, which produces the error signal, which is the difference between input and the feedback signal. These feedback signal is obtained from the block, that is the feedback elements, and we are considering the output of overall system as an input to this block. Instead of direct input, we are giving the error signal is an applied as an input to the controller. The controller produces an actuating signal which controls the plant. The output of the control signal is adjusted automatically till we get the desired output. So by this way, we are representing the closed loop control system as automatic control systems. This is some of the difference between open loop as well as the closed loop system. The open loop control system is independent of desired output, whereas the closed loop control system, which is a dependent of the desired output. Open loop control system does not have any feedback path, whereas the feedback path is present in the closed loop system. By that way, we can name the open loop system as non-feedback control system, whereas the closed loop system as a feedback one. And open loop, which is easy to design, whereas the closed loop is complex to have it. And this is economical, and closed loop is little costlier. And the open loop is an incorrect because it doesn't have any feedback network. We are not considering any output here, whereas the closed loop is an accurate one. So I hope you have understand the concept of open loop and closed loop system by those points along with the diagram. So let me explain some other interesting topic in the upcoming videos. Thank you.